Hi, my name is Drew, and I'm going to show you how I made these Big Mech and Warboss out of an Ambot kit. So, as I'm trusting, you see the Ambot kit here, put a picture up on the screen. On the right guy, I like the kind of call-out look. So, this is what I decided to make the Big Mech. You can make them both either or. Like, you can make two of either pose or one of each. I went with one of each. So this one is the call-out pose. You know, I put an Assault Centurion arm. I had to cut off the nib there and glue that on there, but a little pointing move. And then I used the Big Mech gun, whatever this thing's called, and the stuff that looks like a stage lights. They didn't quite fit, so you can see I covered up with some green stuff there. All right, that's mainly what I did on this guy. Then I realized he wasn't orky enough. Like, this is a big mech. He needs a lot of extra stuff. So around the back, I cut off these little bump here, put on a Terminator teleport homer, because why not? A scarab, and that's a little sewing needle pin. I got that idea from Fog of Gore, who I think took it from Aeons of Battle. And just a little power pack, and I had the skull around here somewhere. And that's mainly what I did. Yeah, I used these little pistons from the Centurion. I don't really use those Centurions anymore. Those guys got ripped apart for this. And then finally, the head. So this is the head. This mistake I kind of made here is the head doesn't really fit in that body, in this Ambot. So I had to cut down the chin a little bit to get it to fit. And I wanted to have him looking the way he was pointing, like he was calling the person out. But it didn't quite work out like that. I would have had to cut this guy like the chest plate down a little bit to make it fit that way. So now he's like twisted a little bit looking to where he's shooting, which I think is okay, but if I was going to redo this, I would have put a little more effort into getting his head to turn the right way. All right, that's that guy. And then this is the Warboss, and I really love the hulking forward, intimidating pose. So that's what I wanted to go with the Warboss here. You can see I took the other arm for the Centurion, so he's going to like throw a punch here. Use the head from Meganov's kit and the chin plate. I had to cut this chin down a little bit. You see some green stuff, and I learned from the Big Mech, well, I want that focus right, that I cut down the actual chest plate to get the head to fit in there right. I used a little more Centurion bits here. This is the skulls from Khal Drogo. I just kind of cut him up because, you know, no one's playing Song of Ice and Fire. All right, and I got a little more, another piston from the Centurions, the power pack, and then the big shooter is the Icarus rocket pod from the top of Redemptive Dread. Another helmet nailed in there. That's from the fucking called Battlefield Trophies. And then a boss pole. So I put this little bumpy shoulder plate thing on this guy. I didn't put him on the Big Mech just because it wouldn't fit. So that's what I did with the mechs, or the Ambots. I hope you like them. When I first made them, I kind of left them a little blank, and I realized they needed a little more trophies. They just weren't orky enough. So that's how I added the boss pole, the trophy, and then this little thingy here. Because any blank space is going to be not orky enough. Also, you have to come up with a little headcanon of why they don't have legs, because they can't fit an orc torso in there. Who cares? It's orcs, you know. Come up with whatever you want. And I hope you like these. Yeah, I'm nowhere near professional like some of the guys on YouTube, so this is just me showing off and having a little bit of fun. Hope these inspire you a little bit. If you want to keep going and want to see more stuff like this, you know, like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment or so. I mean, if this is just garbage and no one's going to watch it, yeah, whatever. All right, bye.